Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another edition of the Your Trip is Short podcast. I'm your host, Eric Lucier, episode number 83. Haven't actually actively keep track since, 6 days in a row, because it's Musical Advent Day number 6, December 6th, 2022. My gift to you, 24 artists you've probably not heard before, or maybe you have. Who knows? Been doing my darndest so far to make sure that I'm digging into the depths of my memory and Spotify playlists and what have you to find artists that I've discovered over this past year, at least I think I have, and then trying to share them with you. And today's band is actually a Vermont artist from Brattleboro, a band I accidentally stumbled across, and I wish for the life of me I could remember who they were opening for at Higher Ground, but my buddy Scott and I went in to Higher Ground to catch a bit of the opening act, and we caught Moxie, Moxie, Moxie from Brattleboro opening and throwing down on stage in the ballroom at Higher Ground. And it was one of those bands that reminded me when, opening bands can just absolutely floor you or they can absolutely bore you. And of course, you want the former. Sometimes it's the latter. And it was one of those times where not only did they floor me, but damn, I wish I'd shown up on time to catch the entire set, because we only caught the last half or so. And the entire time I was absolutely just blown away by the energy, the sound, and everything that Moxie brought to the stage. Always great to see a Vermont artist doing that, and they're getting out a little bit. I was actually looking at some of their new tour dates, and they're going to be down in Texas and out in California and a little of everywhere in between those spaces. So I look forward to the return to the Champlain Valley so I can catch them again. Maybe I'll even travel a little further south to catch these guys. But great sound, a lot of soul, female fronted. She plays a little bit of guitar as well. Ray Kimura is her name, vocals and guitar. Leander on lead guitar, Daniel Snyder on drums, and David Cohen on bass. A lot of jazz stylings, I thought, in their timing and the lead sound. And while some of the guitar tone sounds the same, the rhythm and the playability that Leander brings to the table is really strong, and the sounds that he makes with the bass is just in line really go well together. Really dig their stuff. I have a couple of releases on Spotify that I hope you catch. And of course, there's going to be 10 songs that you can find and then some on YouTube. That's where I've been bringing all of these playlists through the musical advent so far. Bring this intro over there and then have the 10 songs following, including official videos if the artists have those. And Moxie has a couple. So I hope you have the chance to go over there and check it out. But one of those artists that really absolutely from the moment that I caught them when we walked into the ballroom at Higher Ground, I was just like, what in the world are these guys doing? The crowd really responded well to them. They're young, and I hope they stick to it. I'm really looking forward to some of the new tracks that these guys come up with, and hope that they don't get disillusioned from the grind of the music industry. It's certainly not an easy one to get through, but really dig the sounds that these guys have, and I hope you have the opportunity to check them out and you enjoy them as well. So I'll have a link to some of their socials in the show notes. If you want to check them out on the web, it's moxie-band.com, so moxie-band.com in the show notes, as well as a link to their Facebook and their Insta and wherever their high profile social medias will be, as well as a link in the Spotify premium show notes to the YouTube playlist for this introduction, and the 10 track list, including a couple of official Moxie videos, will be in the Spotify playlist notes. So thank you very much for tuning in. December 6th, 2022. I'm your host, Eric Lucier. Enjoy Moxie. It's Musical Advent Day number 6. Your trip is short.